Hey folks, Vic Noble here with your weekly trade video for Friday, December the 13th. Countdown is on. I don't think I'm saying anything earth-shattering or shocking if I tell you that losing is part of trading, right? We all know that. But that doesn't mean that we can't do something about the size of the loss. We can make a huge difference in our trading account by using certain tactics to mitigate loss, and I'm going to cover that in this video. Also at the end of this video, I have some news regarding the Coach's Corner for 2020. We've already started preparing content for January. Specifically, Darko has. He's, in fact, he's already updated some information at the Coach's Corner site that's now on there, and I'll talk about that at the end as well. And one more thing before we get into the video. If you like this video and you want to give us a Christmas present, you don't have to, but if you would like to, please hit the like button and follow us. We'd love that, and we'd really appreciate it. And be sure to click that little bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. Okay, let's talk about an effective way to greatly mitigate loss. Okay, I will just get right to this by simply showing you a losing trade that we had this week on the Aussie US dollar pair. We're watching this 68.18 level. See this level along here? It actually had been really good support and then supported again. It was testing it again here. And on this day, hindsight's wonderful, isn't it? Look how it went up. On this day, we were looking to buy and we got stopped out before this happened. But just have a look at I just want to show how we mitigated the loss on this though. This was what had happened is price had hit this 68.18 level, right, to the pip, by the way, went up and it made a swing break. We actually broke above this high, and that's usually, it's not always, but usually it's a clue that we're going to go higher. So as it comes down, we're saying, okay, where can we expect there to be some support? And this was the first logical level right in here, the way that we teach it. You can see where it says buy in here, and you see what happens. Price started to move up that first hour and then the second hour. And when that happens, when we get a reaction the way we expect to off of a level that we're expecting level to rally from, that's exactly what should happen. This now becomes, we can move our stop loss, which was originally under here, up to under here. And by doing that, I mean, it makes a huge difference. The loss on this became, I had it written down here, let me just, half of what it originally was, exactly half. So if you're risking 0.5% of your account on a trade and you get stopped out, like instead of 0.5%, you only lose 0.25%. That's a big difference in your account. Okay, so I mean, you do need to be logical about how you move your stop, and we have a logical way to do it. But the idea is lose small and win big. Okay, we had a similar situation on the cable here. I think it was, let me get back. It was a couple of days ago as well. Same thing. We actually ended up losing on it, but only half of what it normally would have been. Okay, actually, and again, the whole idea: lose small, win big. This is, I know it sounds pretty obvious, but that's not the way that most people trade. Actually, Darko's done a bonus video for our members with a very detailed illustration of how to mitigate risk, just like this, which is in our Coach's Corner members area. But and of course, this kind of loss mitigation, you can do that. It's good for any style. Okay, you could be a scalper, a day trader, swing trader, or a position trader. Doesn't matter. It all works the same. Now, I mentioned that we have some great stuff coming up for 2020, and we want our members to start off on the right foot. So for our very first session, which will be on Monday, January the 6th, Darko's going to present everyone with a trading approach for the year. And I mean everything you need to know to have a successful year of trading. I mean, there's a lot of components to trading, but these are going to be the main things that you're going to want to focus on. Obviously, nobody can guarantee anything because so much of trading is going to be dependent on the trader following the approach properly. But the fact is, the information that Darko's been providing for more than 2 years now has been transformational for many of our traders. And you're going to be hearing more about that in upcoming podcasts and interviews. Just this past week, Darko did some updates to some old videos that were on our quick start guide in the Coach's Corner members area. He just did those in order to make them more clear and better quality. Plus his dog was chewing a bone like like you wouldn't believe it, like very loudly in the background in the old video. So anyway, new video now, updated. So and in this video, this new video is the same stuff as always. Okay, so don't worry about, oh, you know, you have to learn something new now. You don't. Okay, but Darko has simplified things, and I'll just leave it at that because, as I say, he's going to cover this stuff thoroughly on January the 6th. I will say this. This video is all about pure price action reading and exactly how to trade it, like, you know, what the setups should look like. And Darko calls it probably the most important video that he's done, honestly. It incorporates, you know, loss mitigation, like we just talked about, as well as the most important factors that you need to consider, all in one video. And again, we have that. We actually just posted it now to the Coach's Corner member site. If you remember, you just look at our new members quick start guide and you'll see it there. I think it's the second one down. Pure gold in my opinion, because if you just, it's a 37-minute video. Go over that multiple times. You will definitely look at price action in a way that you haven't seen before. You can't help it. And of course, it should go without saying that everything starts with reading support resistance properly. And of course, we have video tutorials on that as well. So I just wanted to give a little glimpse into what's coming up. We really think it's exciting, and we're looking forward to another super year with the Coach's Corner service, developing more consistently profitable traders. And look, you know, rather than just hearing about what we're doing, consider joining us. It's not that big of a deal, and participating in it. Right? The right time to make a change is not in the future. It's always now. You know, it's not like one day, because one day never happens, right? So there you go. Let's call it a wrap. I hope you got something out of this video on how to lessen your losses. And if you like the video, the ideas on loss mitigation presented, and keeping in mind that Santa Claus is watching, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let us know, do you have an effective way to mitigate a potential loss when price is not going the way that you like? Let us know. Love to hear from you. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care. We'll see you at the end of next week.